It's another beautiful morning. Here in the simulation, in the game, did you check in? Did you clock in? Well, if you're listening to this or going about your day, obviously you did. I had some thoughts yesterday. I was just in deep thought like I normally am. And I was thinking about the story in Genesis of the Garden of Eden and the serpent and the apple and the bite out of the apple and so on and so forth, and how taking a bite out of that apple symbolically meant something. And prior to, gotta wait for the train to go by. One more. Two more horns. Okay, I think we're done. And taking a bite out of the apple, it led to what? It led to, in my opinion, awareness. Now they were no longer just living a blissful life of peace, tranquility, like birds do, or now they're aware of something. Well, what were they aware of? Well, they were aware that they were unclothed and so on and so forth, but ultimately they became aware of their own mortality. And now they know they're going to die. And from that point forward, that has been the state of humanity, maybe, right? Obviously. And so we're also afflicted now with what they became afflicted with, is this impending point where you will no longer exist. You will be dead. So knowing that, now you go forward in life with, of course, that awareness and all of the pain and the suffering that go along with it. Okay? So that may be where the Wedico mind virus got its origin, if that's a true thing. Seems to make a little sense to me. That's where the thing got its beginning. The Thing. Remember John Carpenter's The Thing? And now you carry this awareness. And the only way to make it from day to day is just to deny that death exists. Live your best life, like Joel Osteen proclaims, falsely proclaims. He's just saying those things to get money. Stinking mosquito. See, and now it's like, even nature was affected by this, whatever happened, because nature isn't even probably what it once was, where you could probably walk through a jungle and not get bit by a snake or a viper, or get stung by something, get stung by a mosquito, have a mosquito bite, you have to itch, and you itch until it bleeds. Didn't exist before. And then something happened. And here we are in this mess. And you can deny you're in a mess. That's okay. But that's sort of like being in a house that's on fire and not admitting that it's on fire, and it's like, we'll just stay in the house. Well, obviously you're going to either pass out from the carbon monoxide or burn to death, one of the two. So, I mean, you can deny these things, right? But look at the world. It's just sick beyond sick. In what kind of wonderful world do you have children being trafficked for sexual gratification by rich people, or children being abused by their own parents because their parents are just, I don't know, horrible people? So what's the solution? Well, in some lines of thinking, it's just to stop procreating. It's like antinatalism, something like that, if that's the way to pronounce that. Excuse me. Just stop procreating, which may be an option, because to continue on in this biological mess just means that you bring more entities, souls, whatever, into this place unwillingly. Oh no, birth is a gift, and having children is a gift. A gift for who? Does it make you feel good or something? It's not really particularly a gift for them. They start to feel the coldness of this world the very moment that they come into it. Scared, dependent upon somebody else for their survival, blank, programmable, on and on and on. And it just goes on and on. So perhaps the answer is to stop procreating. I got a vasectomy when I was 29 for a reason, not that I was really clear why. I mean, it wasn't really clear to me why I did it when I was younger, other than I was just in kind of a poor relationship. I was married one time and I had 2 kids, and although I loved my kids and everything, I just knew something was wrong. And I decided, it's not going to be a problem for me to get a vasectomy. I'm done having kids. I'm done with it. It was probably more for selfish reasons on my part than me thinking about how horrific it is for entities to even come into this place. But, awareness comes in stages, I suppose. It just doesn't all come at once. I don't know that the mind is capable of doing that. I just, has to come in stages. And so here I am now, later on in life, and looking at the whole mess and thinking, man, And if humanity is going to straighten itself out, it may be that it just needs to not exist, which is ephilism, along those lines of thinking. And maybe things can be the way they're supposed to be, I don't know, just my thoughts. Another variation on that would be the kind of the Gnostic line of thought, where in the garden the serpent was actually not a evil entity. It was trying to wake people up to the fact that they are in a simulation, and the way out of the matrix is through awareness, which is gnosis. So, I mean, there's lines of thought here. So is there a way out through that mechanism? Perhaps. I mean, maybe that's the key, is to be aware of what this mess is all about, Man, it's all just kind of mind-blowing when you start thinking about it. But if you just look around at this world and even nature, it's affected. I mean, things prey on each other. Animals eat other animals. We eat them. I mean, the whole thing's just fucked up. I mean, in what sort of paradise do things eat on each other and, you know, blood, guts? I'll go walk down the road and there will be smashed frogs, smashed turtles, just turtles with their shells just broken, just symbolic of this place. Just brokenness everywhere. I'll see these once in a while, the commercials for the cancer treatment centers. They're advertising, of course, advertising cancer treatment centers. And you have parents that are crying and, trying to get their children treatment and so forth. Very, very sad thing. And, well, they wouldn't be suffering if you never had them in the first place. Something to ponder on. Yeah, well, those are my thoughts this morning. I can't go forward in this life with rose-colored glasses, acting like none of these things out here exist. I mean, of the evil things, just the evil of this fucking place. Child trafficking, child abuse, people killing each other. Hell, in the city I live outside of, there's a freaking shooting just about every day. Somebody goes crazy and shoots at somebody, and oftentimes killing them. What the hell? What causes this type of dysfunction? Well, I just explored some things regarding that. And what's the answer? Maybe just quit bringing people into this place to perpetuate this beast system. If that's what it is, if that's what this place is just some evil beast system, then quit feeding it. The way to kill it is to quit feeding it. If this is a loosh farm, then quit providing it food. Kill the beast by starving it to death. Man, that's a line of thought anyway. And I'll leave it at that. Have a great day.